Hello together, this video explains you how you can do the API Profinet commissioning without hardware on your desk or in the machine. You see here a TIA project with a 75000 PLC, and the first step to do an API commissioning is we need a GSDML file in our TIA project. A GSDML file is a device description file. The device description file you find in the Festo support portal. Going to the homepage of Festo, click on support and downloads, and then we are looking for our Profinet node. In the software tab, we will find device description files. And you see here at the moment Festo offers two files, and based on the fact my system is pretty new, I will take the latest file, which is for the firmware version 1.031, available since last year 2020. Making here the download, save it, then opening the folder and extract all. So now we have downloaded the file, we have extracted. We can go now to TIA portal, and with options manage general station description files, we can install the file to our TIA software. Click here, looking for the download area, GSDML, select the folder, and now you see here the file in the folder, and in my case it is already installed in TIA portal. I have not to do it. In your case, if it's the first time you're working with the API system, you mark it and install it to your TIA software. As soon as you have done it, the API folder will appear here in the hardware catalog. And you find our folder here at Profinet IO Festo API version 1. Per drag and drop, you are taking the folder to your device and network. You see here now, this is the API system, which you have later on in the machine. And here in the TIA version, at the moment, it is not assigned to Profinet. If you want to build up the relation, you click here, assign Profinet system. And now you have the relation to your PLC. But you have not done your API configuration till now. A double click here will show you everything is empty. Now, to do the API configuration, you have to know how your system is looking later on. If we have here now a look of an example, then you see here this could be the system which is built in your machine later on. And for the configuration in TIA portal, the allocation is very important. If you have a closer look in the manual, you find the allocation rules. Here in this case, I explain it. You have to know, first of all, the Profinet node is always the first entry. Then the API Profinet node, in reality, if the hardware is existing, is looking to the left side. Here, the left side, and the second module in the configuration has to be the VTUG. The third module would be the MPAL. Then nothing appears on the left side anymore. If I'm going back to the node, I'm starting to look to the right side. Means my 4IO link master would be the fourth module, ATI the fifth, 6, and here we have the 7 with the 4 analog input module. This is my hardware configuration which I have to realize offline in the TIA portal world. Going back to TIA Portal, because I'm knowing this now, going here to the module. You see here per default, the Profinet node is always in the first slot because it is the first module. On the left side was the VAM for the V2G terminal with 12 slots, coil of WAV positions. So this is the first one on the left side, module number 2. Then the MPAL is coming, module number 3. Then looking back here, what was the first one here? For IO-Link. Okay. IO-Link is a technology module, means this one here. Coming here to the left side. You see here at the IO-Link world we have 4 empty ports. If you are knowing already which IO-Link devices you are connecting, you can make here the submodule configuration with the IO-Link description files. If you don't know it, you can let it be empty and do it later on. In our case, we ignore it because it exists later on also a video how to do the configuration of the IO-Link master correctly. Now, the next module is a digital input module. And you see here, we have here different modules, and it is very important to take the right entry because each module has an own module code. If I'm going back to my topology, I'm seeing here it was 8 digital input M12, 4 digital input, 4 digital output M12, and the 4 analog input module. Okay, everything is M12, means this entry. Then we have here this entry, and then we have here just our analog input module, this entry. And now we have the same configuration like later on in our machine. First, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have a look here again. Everything right. Per default, you see here the API system has the Profinet name API PN. If you want to change this for your project, just double click it here and say my API, for example, then you have changed the Profinet name. From this point, you would be finished and could start the programming. Now guess the machine is available, you have done the programming, and now you want to download everything to the machine. Therefore, you have established the Ethernet communication to the PLC and also to the API system. But per factory setting, if we have a look here in the online access, then you see here per factory setting, the node what is appearing has just a MAC ID. If we go to the online diagnostic, we are realizing, okay, this is definitely our CPX API system, but it has no Profinet name. In the project, we have decided the Profinet name is my API. That we have no network failure, it is a must that in the offline project and in the reality, the name are equal. Means I'm going now, because the system is now available, and assign the same name like in my project, my API. See here, functions assign Profinet name. This is mandatory, otherwise it is not working. The IP address is not so important because it will be automatically done by the system. If I'm now going here to device and networks and make now the download of my project, which I have done already, and have assigned the right name like in the project. Takes a little bit time. Sometimes you have to press it twice and make here a download to my system, which is now existing. Everything is okay. Load it, make the download. Finish, go online, and then I hopefully recognize everything is green. Means the whole parameterization, configuration of the offline system was done, right, and with the assigning of the name, I am finished and everything is working with the program what I have done already. That was the way how you can make here the offline configuration without the hardware. And as soon as you have the hardware, the last step is just to assign the Profinet name and download everything to the PLC. Thanks for your attention.